Hey guys, this video is going to be about Big Sugar 2024. I did the 25-mile route. I'll talk more about the race as a whole at the end of this video. Enjoy the music that I was listening to for this ride and some clips from my GoPro. Thanks. Hey y'all, just wanted to have a break between the end of that song and the start of my thoughts so you could hear what this ride sounded like. The 25-mile route was 28.2 miles with about 1,500 feet of climbing through the beautiful area around Bentonville. I've done longer rides, but nothing even close to this amount of vertical gain, so this was definitely a challenge for me. I was riding with my lifelong friends Paul and Ross, and we had a great time. We brought our families out, and we all stayed in a historic house about a quarter mile from the expo, and we were right in the middle of the action. We had pros riding by us all the time, the Lifetime helicopter flying over getting shots, and it was super cool. Arkansas is in a serious drought right now, so the course was very dry, dusty, loose, and chunky. There were several big, fast descents and some killer climbs. As you saw earlier in the video, I had a mechanical early on in the race, which made my big climbing gears really unusable, so I had to walk some of the bigger climbs. But even when I was walking, people were riding by and saying things like, "You got this, just keep moving forward," and things like that. In general, the atmosphere here was so welcoming and fun, especially on the smaller routes. People were just out to have fun. We really didn't run into anyone who was overly competitive, maybe just because we were at the back of the pack. But I'd highly recommend this event to anyone who is just getting into gravel and wants to do a fun ride with chill people. I'm a gearhead, so let's talk bike setup. I was riding my 2022 Specialized Diverge. It started out as the base model, but I've upgraded almost everything on it at this point. From the ground up, I was using the Specialized Pathfinder Pros in 47mm. Those were a great choice for this course because it was so chunky and loose. I was planning to run about 40 psi, but we went on a shakeout ride with all buddies on bikes the day before, and I could feel every little bump through them. I stopped about halfway through and let 5 seconds of air out of both tires, and the second half of the ride felt so much better. I could go faster, I wasn't feeling all the bumps, I just felt more stable on the bike. I checked the pressure when we got back to the house, and they were at 36 psi, so that's what I ran for race day. I was running the Hunt 4-season Super Dura disc wheels, which did great. Those are their high-strength, high-spoke count wheels, and a GRX 1x11 drivetrain with kind of a mullet. It had a 40-tooth chainring in the front and an 11-46 mountain bike cassette in the back. After the first big descent, somehow the chain popped off the back of the cassette and got caught between the wheel and the big 46-tooth cog. I didn't realize it, and as we came out of that creek bed, I tried to pedal and bent the derailleur hanger and the B screw. We tried to fix it, but there was nothing that we could do, and it left me with an 8-speed for the rest of the day. But as my friends say, that is the spirit of gravel. That really set us back. We were actually in last place, and the SAG Jeep stopped waiting for us to start rolling on to see if we were going to need to be picked up. But we got it into 8-speed mode and continued on, and very quickly caught up to the main group and started passing people. I had a frame bag with extra snacks and lots of CO2 cartridges, but thankfully we never really had to get into those. Nobody in our group had a flat, and we didn't really see anybody with a flat. Up front, I had the Routeworks handlebar bag for quick access to snacks, and that was a lifesaver. It was so easy to flip that lid open, grab a snack, and close it back quickly, and not have to stop and fiddle with a zipper or anything. My handlebars were the Salsa cow chippers with Redshift cruise control grips on the tops and the drops. The cow chippers are shaped in a way that they kind of dig into my hands a little bit, and the Redshift grips were a very comfortable way to stop that from happening, and I didn't have any numbness in my hands that day. According to Strava, which I was using to track everything, total distance was 28.34 miles with 1,513 feet of elevation gain. Our total time was 3 hours, 36 minutes, and 47 seconds. Average speed was 10.1 miles per hour. Top speed was 32.2 miles per hour. And actual moving time was 2 hours and 48 minutes and 59 seconds. So overall, I'm really pleased with those results. Despite this being the biggest ride that I've ever done, those metrics are pretty close to how I do on a normal 10 or 20 mile ride on flat terrain at home. So I'm really pleased with that. More importantly, we had a great time and got to see beautiful country. One of the reasons that I got a bike is because we went to Bentonville the last 2 years for a hunting event. And in the last one, I came to the realization that there are a bunch of beautiful areas of Bentonville that I can't really see unless I have a bike. So we went home and I bought a gravel bike to be able to go explore. And this ride was a beautiful area to explore, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone. Walking up the last climb. Fucking tough.
That was on my Big Sugar bucket list.